So this is Marcos, and say hi to YouTube, Marcos.
Hello, YouTube.
And he's the winner of the ride along giveaway, so he's gonna get to ride along in the Bullet itself. Nothing crazy. We're only gonna do like 10 pounds, maybe put 20 on the button. I'm just scrambled. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're definitely putting over 1,000. So one question: did you bring diapers like I asked you to?
Maybe. I mean,
get the plastic. We have to put it over. Let's see. Let's get to it. Moment of truth. How do you feel? Yeah? It won't be too bad. Well, we got good news and we got bad news. The good news is that Marcos felt a hit. The bad news is that it immediately dropped oil pressure after the hit. I don't know why. It went from 35 down to 2 like that, and now it's not wanting to register over 2. So I don't know, the motor's not knocking or making any noises. The only thing I could think of is that the sensor went bad. We'll throw another sensor on it. Hopefully that fixes it. If not, then I guess we're done for the year. We're going to be pulling the motor. But that sucks. Are you disappointed?
Not disappointed. That pull is it's pretty wild.
Man, what a crappy ride along, huh? Probably need to use the, or you should be able to get it off like that, yeah. So I guess we decided that we're gonna do this. Let's take this fucking thing apart and try to come up with something. Arms on this left bank, the bolt was backed off all the way. The rocker arm ate the little valve guide a little bit, and the push rod is all the way inside the motor. We can't find the lifter, so there's definitely something going on in there. We'll have to look for the lifter and see what happened with it. That's the status update for now. This sucks. Alright, so obviously we took it completely apart. The plan was to pull the motor completely out and take it to Hunter over at American Speed Shops and have him work his magic. But because it was going to be a refresh. I pretty much called it for the season. That was it. We're going to be done. We're going to make our changes. However, we did find something. This side was the side that was smoking kind of erratically. We thought that the turbo seal was going bad, but come to find out, it's got a, you can't tell, but this number 3 port, exhaust port, has a lot of oil coming out of it. And when we took the valve cover off, the rocker arm was hanging off of it. Basically, it looked like the bolt had backed out or something. Digging further, took the valley cover off, and we noticed that the lifter was, it looked like the lifter was gone, but the lifter was still there. It was just completely apart. So it looks like the lifter came apart and failed. As you can see, this is actually the other side. Where's the lifter at? Okay, right there. So look, there's all the other parts for the lifter. Everything that goes inside the lifter. It broke the lifter cup, completely empty inside there. The good news is that there's no scoring. The cam inside the motor looks good. There's no scoring there. So I'm gonna talk to Hunter first, but I think we could just throw some lifters in it, put it back together. I know we took a lot apart, but it's really not a whole lot. We're familiar with it. Put it back together, and yeah, it wasn't firing at all, was it? We're on the 7. The only issue is that this head has a little bit of scoring on the valve guide there. I don't know if that's gonna cause an issue. Or the little retainer. The retainer there has some scoring from where the rocker came off. The bolt goes in and out good. The rocker's fine. So I don't know if this is gonna cause an issue. That's basically it. I've got some brains to pick. I get the good news that we can send it. We got a couple sleepless nights ahead, all in the name of racing. Right, Hayden?
Yes. Right.
So, as you can see, we were prepping for Texas 2K19. The first thought that went into my head when we were having oil pressure issues is, all right, let's take it apart, start getting ready for Texas 2K19, because we got a lot of things that I want to get through. But where we stand right now, I wanted to get another 30 days out of the car. At the end of November, my plan was to take it apart, like I said, start getting ready for Texas 2K19, do all basically what you see right here. However, we were invited to Cleetus and Cars in Florida. Big shout out to my boy Hayden and Marco, who actually stayed and helped me get this thing completely apart and find the problems that we did. They were a big help to me, but we're not done. We got more racing to do this season, so I'm not throwing in the towel yet. We are going to attempt. First thing I want to do is put a borescope in it, do a compression test, make sure everything's good cylinder wise. But I think that if that passes, I think we can just throw some new lifters in it and send it, and I think it'll be just fine. I spoke with Hunter from American Speed Shops. He reassured me that as long as all those items look good, that man, we can make this next race and compete and, you know, send it a little bit. So that's the plan. That's where we stand. As you can see, we obviously took a lot apart because we were pretty much thinking that we were going to be, you know, overhauling for the next couple of months. It looks like a lot, but it's really not a whole lot. Everything's just plug and play. Once I confirm that the cylinders are good, man, we're gonna be pumping for the next couple of days, putting this car together. I think by Wednesday, if everything goes well, it'll probably be running, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's the plan. The car wasn't supposed to break on us, but that's just part of it. We are gonna hump as much as possible to get this car back to where it was. That first fire up is gonna be super nerve-wracking, but if we get oil pressure, that's it. We're gonna pack up our bags, and head to Florida and show them guys what Texas racing is about. There's some big names that I hear that are going. I haven't confirmed yet, but if everything goes well for us, we're gonna be down there kicking ass and taking names. So let's see what it's all about. So that's it for now. Hang with us, we got a lot of work to do, but I'm pretty confident, so at least for today, that we can get it all done. It's just gonna take a couple late nights.